Hello everyone, welcome back to Cats and Mugs. Today we are working in the Los Angeles inspired save again, and we are working on the next residential lot in the neighborhood with this other build you can see next to it with the dingbats. I only did one of the buildings because it took me like 2 to 3 hours, I think. I don't know, I want to say the exterior was like 2 hours, but then I did furnish an apartment, which isn't in this video. I decided to separate it because it would have been way too long of a speed build. I don't think I can even talk that long. But yeah, that took me a while because I did try to furnish it well. I haven't given myself the space to like furnish an interior like that, so it was really fun. I don't mean to talk about what like something you can't see yet, but it'll probably be on my Tumblr before this video goes up. Yeah, but I really do like doing detailed interiors, and that's always so much easier, less burdensome to do when you're in an apartment versus a whole home. But I decided to build another thing off of Google Maps for like using as a reference, and it was a pretty exact reference aside from colors. And I wish I could, like, if y'all would just let me jump in your house, like when y'all see the Google Maps person go by, just say come in the house, take a couple pictures for Autumn, because I needed to know the floor plan. So all I could do was assume, obviously, but honestly, maybe they are online. But I feel like larger apartment buildings have floor plans online, but not like ones that are just like 6 to a building. But I just know that there's more than what I put, because I think I ended up with 3 or 4 units, but a building like this would have like 10, right? Like 10. I don't know, maybe I'm just lying. But yeah, so I was really focusing on this side of the build at first, because I just wanted to know how the stairs were lined up. I originally wanted to build the apartment building from Insecure, the Dunes apartment building, because it is a real place and like it's on Google Maps and you can get easy reference from it. But I don't know, it wasn't giving the way I like remembered it giving in my mind. But I think it would have been cool to do, because then I could have built Issa's apartment from the TV show, which would be fun to do something like inspired by her entire plotline. If you haven't seen the show, she worked for what I believe to be a nonprofit and ended up, well, I guess, is that spoilers? Well, that was her original job, so that's what you would see in the show. And yeah, I really do love that show, and it really was kind of a large influence on this entire save. So yeah, I'm very thankful to that show. I kind of want to rewatch it, but it's how I feel with The Office. Like, who wants to watch Jim and Pam fall in love again? Like, it's cute, but the fact that they aren't together the entire time is like, oh my god. Like, I don't know. I feel like I like the people that Jim was with in between. Like, they were cute. I really like the girl, the blonde girl, and on the brunette too. I forgot both of their names, but I did enjoy them as characters. I just want to see Jim and Pam together, because them together in like the young era would have been such a vibe. Like, but at the same time, it did add to the show that they weren't together, because it was like the tension that was there. It was giving, I don't know. But yeah, when I was referencing that build off of, so instead of doing the Dunes apartment building from Insecure, I decided to like move down the street and see just something that caught my eye. And this particular side profile of this building was so interesting to me, because of like where I am right now, the stairs going up to like the door, then going up to the other doors, and then the one below was another door. Like, I thought that was a very cool look and shape, so I decided to copy that pretty verbatim. Around the back, I couldn't copy as much because I couldn't see that well, and I was like, okay, I guess this is a parking lot. I don't know. And then I ended up with another garage space, which I did in the other building next door. And with the garage spaces, like, I turned the other one into like a apartment gym, but it's kind of like a makeshift, like it really looks like the property manager probably just threw some stuff down there. But I don't want to do the same exact thing for this one. So what would I put into that room? Because do apartments like these have gyms typically? Like, I don't know. Because if it's a typical thing, then I should put it in there. But if it isn't even typical, and I just, every time I see a garage, I make it a I make it an apartment, or not an apartment, a gym. But I also use that door from For Rent, which is like not a garage door. It's just a door with a little lock on it, which I literally love those so much. So maybe that's not even practical anyway. I mean, we got studios, but ooh, wait, a tattoo studio. This might be the first pack I buy. Not the first. A pack for the first time in a while that I buy without like waiting for it to be cheaper somewhere else on another conspiracy website. I just love what it sounds like is gonna, like, what's gonna be in it, but also it is better to wait until like patches come out just so the game is a little bit smoother for you. But I'm ready for people to have early access. Like, when does the pack come out? I need to actually look into it because I want to see people play with it. I just think it's going to be a very fun pack. And it's kind of like, it seems like for how For Rent ads, like, I'm always building residential rentals now, even if the sim, like, it could just be a sim renting at home, not even just like apartments. I feel like that's going to be the same thing with that. Like, all of my sims are going to have a business to some degree because they're all kind of, I typically play with creatives that are always selling something, or they could monetize any skill they have. So I think that would be very cool. But like, I feel like in my heart of hearts, Akira would have been a tattoo artist, and I think that would have been cool for him. And it's like, it's not too late, but like, it kind of is. Even though I'm acting like I'm not gonna like ever play a new save again, so I could definitely do that. But could you imagine, like, when you play with a sim for so long, a townie, you're like, this townie does not exist in another save. Like, they literally can't, because they wouldn't be formed around the same experiences that this particular version of them has. And that's annoying to me. Even though I have not played in like a new save in so long, I'm acting like that's an issue, and it literally isn't. Like, I have not seen the original version of Akira in months and months and months. I don't know. But I need to go back to my Globetrotter save. But every time I do that, every time I'm like inspired to do it, my game is like in its worst condition, and it takes 2 years for the game to open up. By the time I open, I'm like, yeah, okay, never mind. So, oh, and also I was making some sims for this save, and I made 2 girls. One is named, oh fuck, the way I knew I would not know this woman's name is really fucked up. And this is one I literally just made just now. Her name is Violet. Yes. And then, oh, Paris. Wow, look at me go. Names. Okay. So Paris is, and honestly, I was going to post a creative sim, but I forgot to film me making Violet today. So I feel like one video of a creative sim of a sim that I'm not even that well, like, I haven't fleshed her out that well, seems like a little bit silly, but desperate times, if it comes to desperate time, maybe I'll post it. But Paris is, did I even choose her career? I think I did. Fuck. What did Paris. I think I wanted her to, I want her to be a model, an inspiring model at least. And I put her in some part-time job. I was playing with her for like maybe like 20 minutes last night. And she lives in the building with the first sim that I made. Honestly, she's just a sim at this point, because I had a thing I wanted to do with the first sim, but what is her name? God, I don't know. But now that I'm making other sims, I wanted her to be everything, because I made her like the first night. I had this idea. I said, "Oh, LA save, let's go," and I made her, and then I was like, but I always felt like the story I was spinning to her, like being an inspiring actor or actress, whatever, didn't really fit her, and it didn't feel right. But for some reason, I didn't feel like so like attached to that idea. But now that I'm making more sims, I'm definitely probably going to shift her. I hate when I do that. I always say like definitely, probably. Like, I'll say a definite, like a definite word, then the next word is something like properly. Anyways, I will most likely change her trajectory. For some reason, when I played with her last night, I was like, I had put her in a substitute career. Like, what the fuck? Like, I was just like, that's so random. But also, it's not really random to be a substitute teacher, because nowadays anybody can be. Like, you can have any degree, you can go be a substitute. I don't think you need a degree. I think you just need a high school diploma. I don't know. I mean, you know, what do you need to be a substitute teacher? A good morals, and that's it. But yeah, so I think that might make a little bit of sense. Like, maybe her mom is in it or something. I don't know. So I don't really know about her storyline. But Paris, I want her to be an aspiring model, and I put her in some career. I want to say I put her in the bartending. It's like a part-time type thing, but I don't even know if it's bartending. I should just, like, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, so she's really cute. I gave her a black cat because I was going through, I feel like she's like not spiritual down, like not, I feel like the degree I am, like, you pull the tarot cards, you like the incense, like, it's leave it at that. But not in like a dismissive way, but just in like a I don't know way. Yeah, so I gave her, there's like this cute tarot tapestry, and I was going through the different swatches, and I found one that is a black cat that I have for myself furnishing. No, I was just putting like random shit down. It's like a black cat tapestry that says protector, which was really cute because I have 2 black cats. Even though honestly, Sunny's not really that black. Like, she's furry, and she has brown hair too, like on her back. She's so cute. So is Salem. But I was like, oh my god, black cat. So I had to get her a black cat, and their name is, I don't know. Fuck. I don't know. Okay. But yeah, so I gave her a black cat. And then we have Violet, who I made today. I want her to be, in my head, I gave her a pole, and I'm like, she could be a pole dancer. I was watching this YouTuber, and she does pole dance, and it was like really beautiful, and I was like, this is so cool and nice to be able to do. Like, it's just like such a freeing form of moving your body, and I thought that was very, like, I don't know, is it weird to call it cute? Like, I think it's like really cute. And so I was like, I should try to do that. If I have the pole in my game, because I was pretty sure one came with Wicked Whims, I was like, then I'll do that, I'll go that route. But I also want to make an author at some point, because the other LA inspired thing that inspired me to make this save was a book, and she's an author, and I really want to like make that character kind of. Yeah, at some point I'm going to make somebody of another gender. I'm having a lot of fun just making a bunch of girls, just having fun with my girls. Yeah, what about yeah, so I was like, then I found the pole. I was like, okay, so she could be a pole dancer. I don't know if I want her to be a professional pole dancer, or if it's more like a hobby where she just has one, that's what she does, like, to move her body. Also gave her a yoga mat. I just like she would be somebody that like prioritizes being able to be flexible and fit, and just that whole gig. And yeah, so I put her in the casino career, where she works at a casino from 8 to 4 a.m. 8 p.m. to 8 p.m. Fuck. 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. And I could see her like serving bottles or some degree of that. I've never been in a casino, so I don't know. But in my head, that sounds right. Okay. Yeah, so had a lot of fun with her. I gave her is it a French? I want to say a French bulldog, but I don't really know. Yeah, and his name is Baozi, which is dumpling in Chinese. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure. I was gonna name him Bao Bao because I thought that was cute too, so that's like his nickname. And then she has this furry, big, chunky orange tabby that is named Wonton. So she has 2 boy pets. I think this is so cute, and they're so friendly to each other. And I have not had pets in a long time that have not fought each other in the house. I was like, wow, like they're so nice to each other already. It was really cute because I was like, you know, when you add somebody, if you add a pet to your gallery, off the gallery to your family, they'll just like spawn on the curb. And her apartment's all the way in the back, which I'm not doing right now. Actually, I should have done, like, every time I pick a sim to put into a apartment, I always pick like not the worst apartment, but like why is she all the way on the back? I should have done the one in the front, but also I furnished the one in the back because I wanted to have a balcony. So I guess the balcony is more important to me. I don't know, but where's I going with them? Oh yeah, when they spawned in, I was like, where are they? Like, why? Normally they'll like make their way up autonomously to the apartment, but they did it and they were all the way in the front in the cul-de-sac, and they were literally like facing each other, like sleeping. It was so cute. I was like, this is so sweet. But I don't think I took a screenshot of it. What was I thinking? Let me see actually. Also, y'all, I think the reason my game has been running slow is because I didn't take a screenshot. Damn. The reason my game has been running slow is because I have no storage on my PC. Like, I have an SSD which has, let me see how many gigabytes. I want to say it has 1.8 terabytes. That's kind of shysty because I just know I bought a 1.8 terabyte SSD. It had to have had 2 on it, right? So who jipped me out of my 20? My 0.2 terabyte, I guess. And then on my hard drive, I have 464 gigabytes and only 20 are free. So that's kind of problematic. I don't know what happened. And before, like when I checked, I went to edit this video and I clicked on it on accident. I saw they were both like completely red. I said, oh. And then once I deleted like the videos, like I keep the YouTube videos I have like exported on my PC for a while because I just scared that something's gonna happen and I want people to open it up or something. So I just keep the finished video on my PC. Also, that's what I can delete the recordings because I haven't deleted the recordings. But once I deleted those, it went down a lot. But that's only got me, like, I think it freed up maybe 200 gigabytes on my SSD, but that's nothing to do with my hard drive. So what we're gonna do about that, I don't know. Actually, I do have like my first screenshots that I used to take in game before G-Shade and then after G-Shade and then before Reshade. Well, actually I had Reshade first and that's what's G-Shade, but like Reshade is what I use now, so those are all in a new folder. So maybe I should delete but I miss those sims, so I don't know. I want to show y'all some screenshots of the sim I made to go in here. Actually, no, I can't. I'm sorry. I'm gonna this is the end of the video, and now it's gonna just be a black screen because I can't go back and like redo that. I hope y'all enjoyed watching, and I will see y'all next time. The speedboat of the apartment will be coming soon, so stay tuned. I love you guys. Goodbye.